Alright everyone, welcome back to another car review on the channel. Today we're taking a look at this literally brand new, I'm talking 2023 Lexus NX350 or 350. Honestly, I don't really know. But unrelated note, a super fun life hack. If you go to a dealership, claim you just came into a large sum of money through, the death of an estranged uncle who left you a large inheritance, they'll let you take out pretty much anything without many questions. So that's what we're doing here today. Just test driving a brand new Lexus. And I'm gonna give you my honest review. Coming into this with not a lot of knowledge on the car itself, but I do drive quite a bit, and I'd like to think I know what I'm talking about 75% of the time. So let's get into this. First thing I'm gonna point out is it's got this hybrid system, which means that it can take off from this stop sign very smoothly and save a ton of fuel. Man, that sounds super cool. And there's the engine kicking on. As you can see, it's a lovely day out today. But I do believe this is an all-wheel drive model, so I'm not too worried about hitting any of these snowbanks here. In terms of the look and feel, I mean, this thing looks really cool. Interior-wise, I mean, it's nice, right? I like this little screen we got down here, this big old screen over here. As is with any car though, I can't see very well out of it, and that's because I am so freakishly average sized. This is blocking, you can see in the video, you can see how much it's blocking the view of the camera. That's what I see as well. Not the easiest thing in the world, but in terms of ride, it's very, very sturdy. I'm hitting some of these bumps right here, barely feeling anything, which is saying something, because I drive this road quite often, and you definitely feel those bumps. Oh, that's so cool how it switches into that hybrid mode. And there's the engine. Back from the dead. And there it goes again on the hybrid mode. Now, I believe you can drive this thing completely in this hybrid mode. There's a little button somewhere down here, but I'm not quite sure how that works. And I don't intend on finding out. So I'm gonna drive like this for now. Take some of these back roads. And really use this thing where it shines, which is the stop and go. Thanks to this hybrid system, we're gonna be saving a load of fuel. As you can see, down on the left right there, the average fuel economy, I'm not sure if you can see it, but we're at a 5.8 liter per 100 kilometers, which is insanely good. And considering this is an SUV as well, a little heavier than a very small dinky car, that's extraordinarily good. So, quite happy with that. Now we are taking it a little bit onto the snow here, which I'm sure will be totally fine. The steering is fantastic. It's light at slow speeds, heavy at fast speeds. Not that I'm going fast in this thing, don't tell the dealership, but ooh, an RX-8. Nice, eh? Nice. Well, I don't know what to say here. This thing, it's a car. It drives great. Drives like a nice car. I think it looks cool. I think it sounds like, 4-cylinder, which is fine. The hybrid is probably my favorite part of this. The styling is great as well. You know what I'm noticing right now, actually? The heated steering wheel's on, but it's lukewarm. I wouldn't say this is a heated steering wheel by any means. It's cold right here where I'm holding it. It's freezing cold, and it's just lukewarm everywhere else. The seat's hot. The seat's very hot, but the steering wheel's not very warm. And it is on, so not 100% sure what's going on there. All right. You see me have to check the blind spot there, caused by this rear view mirror. That's what I always say. what's the point of having a rear view mirror? You know, you never need to look back when you're faster than everyone else. So just buy a car, a fast car. That's what I say. Buy a fast car. Always buy a fast car. Makes the most sense. It's practical on all levels. In terms of the size of the car, I don't know. I mean, it feels fine. Not too big, not too small. I mean, I can't really reach across and touch the other side here, which is, you hear that? Sounded cool. Yeah, it is very tough for me to see off to the right here. Oh, that is so cool though. The electric, oh, it's so smooth. And it just sounds great too, because you don't hear the actual engine itself, which I'm sure is being picked up by the audio, the microphone right now. But you can definitely hear the engine when it's going, and you can definitely tell when it's not, which is, I don't know. I like it. I think hybrids are the way to go. You get the best of both worlds, really. Fully electric obviously is really cool, but I mean, the prices are sky high for the long range models. Oh man, this thing it drives nice. It drives really nice. Steering is just so well balanced, I'd say, in terms of, you know, the ratio, high speed, low speed, and just the way the car actually is set up, you know, in terms of how the weight feels, moving the weight around. It just feels good. Obviously, I'm just driving a nice leisurely pace here, but I think that's really what these cars are meant to do. You know, it's not a sports car. It's got paddles, but it's not a sports car. So I don't feel like I should be using them. I feel like I should be enjoying it the way a regular person would, and that's just driving slow and steady, and just trying to, you know, maximize my fuel economy, because prices of fuel right now, not exactly good for my wallet, I'll tell you that for free. Visibility out the windshield and the side, you know, it's actually pretty good. You know, I can't see the front of the car necessarily, which is different because, you know, usually I sit so high up that I can always see the front of the car, but, ooh, that was weird. I think we lost the gas engine there. Stopped engine braking and had to adjust with a little bit of extra brake, but nothing I couldn't handle. Now, one thing I would like to point out is this shifter. The shifter is pretty interesting, actually. It's got this like pattern to it where you have to kind of go over, down, over, up. You might be able to see it there, or straight down for sport mode. And it's a little confusing at first. It's very small. I don't know if you can see in the size of my hand, but it's like this little dinky little box here. It's kind of nice to hold on to. It's a little small, but I mean, it works well. It feels nice. And I think we're gonna have to test out this sport mode in a second here, just to see how this thing gets off the line. And we're talking all-wheel drive, we're talking electric motors. You gotta think this thing can just power down. Put the power down, that is. And take off, no problem. Well, let's put that theory to the test. We're in sport mode, and we're in the sport drive mode. Ready to go. Yeah, I honestly don't even know what to say. That was less than impressive, in my opinion, and I'm in neutral. Okay, so, yeah, confusing with the gear selector, a little bit confusing with the gear selector. Sport mode was underwhelming, I'd say. Tried to get off quickly from that line. Didn't feel very quick, I'm not gonna lie. Did not feel very quick, but again, this is not a sports car. This is a nice, leisurely, regular car. Let me try EV mode. Okay, we're in EV mode now. I think that makes the most sense. Let's just see. Does it tell us our range or anything anywhere? Not really, eh? Do we see how much battery we have? No, I don't think so. I mean, I am a huge fan of the electric motors, that's for sure. But this is gonna wrap it up for us today. I mean, the car's cool. I know nothing about it. And I think it's about time we took this bad boy back to where it belongs. So we'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe for more.